So you know that when a game starts with a warning, you know it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, well, you know, you have to install things properly the first time.
Also a request for you not to sell their game.
Well, you're supposed to... This is a fan project. This is passion.
Yep.
No one needs money for this.
Yeah. So in case you can't tell what's going on in this cutscene, this is supposed to take place right after Sonic 1's good ending.
I've never really played a Sonic game, so... yeah.
In case you're wondering, no, we're not on the floating island, even though all the graphics are taken from it. And here we are, Sonic before the sequel. As you can see in the background, there's a half-built Death Egg trying to take off, which constitutes our main plot.
Is that a thing that happens, like, in the second one?
No, the Death Egg's already done, so I guess in this game Sonic fails.
Oh, that's always good.
But let's get into this. Normally you'd only see 2 of these things if you just started the game. Options and play. Level select is something you'll get later. Let's give our first level a shot. Nice Sonic background poster.
Well, admittedly I'm no Sonic expert, but this looks pretty much like regular Sonic to me.
It does! But the difficulty is that... It's going to become pretty apparent here, but there's basically no challenge to this game. Enemies are few and far between, they pretty much vomit rings at you later on. And honestly, the enemies are just sort of placed because, why not?
You just sort of hold right forever.
No, it's a little more complicated than that, but the effect is basically the same. There's very little to stop you.
So far, it's very challenging. Oh, there's some spikes. That's something.
Yeah, and, look at that Badnik. He's just sort of launching.
Oh, there's been like 2 enemies. Oh, it's not that easy.
And here's a dick move, because, yeah,
Nice.
that happens on a spring.
Was that supposed to do that? Get stuck in the wall like that, or...?
I think so, because it's got like a drill in its nose. It's just like there to slow you down. Because you gotta wait until it either goes into the wall completely.
Well, you know, that's good game design. Everyone knows that.
You gotta wait around.
Yeah, it's the basics. Just make the player wait and just be bored. That's how you get them coming back.
Yep. Hey, that's the first level.
Okay, there was like 6 enemies in that. I'm gonna cut it some slack. It's the first
Yeah.
level.
Nice thing I can say about this game is that at the very least it knows when to end.
Soon.
Yeah. When we get to the sequel, they're gonna drop that. But here's Act 2. We gotta go down this time.
So, what is the sequel called before the sequel? The sequel?
I wish it's actually called After the Sequel.
Ah, that's much less entertaining than I thought.
I'll read you an excerpt from it. Its game was made by 7 musicians and 1 programmer. Think about that.
Well, at least the music should be good, right?
Yes! G-O-O-D.
Are they like fan remixes from other Sonic games, or is it all original stuff?
Nah, there's some taken stuff. I'm pretty sure they didn't do the jingles, but most of this is original music. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not like terrible fan game bad, but it's not like classic video game song good.
Yeah, if this was like I wouldn't buy this as a commercial product, but it'd be like a 5, maybe a 5.5. Solidly average.
Actually, in the GameSpot rating, that's like the worst game ever. That is Shaq Fu.
This game was terrible, 7 out of 10. as you can see here, there's really not a whole lot to stop you, but there's a lot of effort put into the graphics and how things look.
Well, you know how he always says gotta go fast. This is like the opposite of that. They want you to go slow to look at everything.
Look at these graphics.
It was made by one programmer. He has to have some pride.
Oh man, that red exclamation. You think that there's gonna be a pit down there? Nope, just some spikes. In a tiny little box. Watch out, Sonic.
Why is there a spring right there? Why did you land on it and not on the spikes?
Because momentum. Also, level's over.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Got through. Yeah, how did he do that?
It's so tough. He just straight through.
Got through seems like way too much of it. Sort of. It sounds like you put an effort if you got through something.
Yeah, I took pity on the game and made it look harder than it was.
Yeah. Like Sonic walked through Act 2.
Too much effort to get up this hill. I really think Sonic just goes fast because he doesn't want to put in the effort to actually climb anything. So yeah, good graphics, and then we get to this thing.
Yes. Well, I guess it's a tree, but... yeah. And these trees just kind of look like arrowheads.
Yeah.
Green.
They're actually missiles made by Robotnik.
See, this is a canon explanation for everything.
Yep.
Oh, was there another not pit back there?
Yep. Oh hey, landed a level.
Well, that one seemed a lot shorter than the other two.
Yep. And just as a note, you don't actually need rings to get in those giant rings. Other games you need like 50, but this one, no, they're just at the end of Act 3.
Okay, so it's like they took the hard bits out for you, just in case you're really bad at the game.
Yep. And here's our special stage. You might think there's an emerald at the end of this. There isn't. This is just an obstacle course to get rings. If you get 100, you get an extra life.
Do you get anything else for rings, or is it just an extra life?
It's just an extra life. You can get like 2 if you're good.
Well, you know, if you're really, really bad, like really bad at games, you might get a game over or something, and you might need an extra life.
Okay, Motobug, I need to show off the game over in this thing. I'm gonna stand here, and you just need to hurt me. Also, this game is well programmed in that if you collect 2 rings at once, it only counts 1 ring.
Okay, that's always good, you know?
Yeah.
You're trying to collect things and you can only do 1 at a time. Oh, you just missed 200.
Yes. I cried missing that.
At least the cutscenes are kind of not horrible looking.
Yeah. Also, Kirby music. Because Sonic is just like Kirby.
Well, they're both blue. Well, Kirby's not blue, but Sonic's blue.
Well, if Kirby's a little chilled, he is blue. But here's the Robotnik eye car. As you can see, it's very threatening. If it runs you over, you just sort of bounce.
Well, you know, this game can't be too hard, okay? It's a fan game. They want people to finish it. Wait, is that it?
Oh, look at that, it died! It has little X eyes.
And that's it, that's...
Yeah, that's the boss.
It's a good boss.
Yep, real tough.
At least it looked okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first level, you know, you can't expect it to be too hard.
Yeah. Also, look at this amazing cutscene graphic.
I'll give him credit, it's better than I could do. Yes, Tails.
Hey, those symbols were never in any Sonic game. What's this nonsense? Next time, Tails.
Finally.